Hey guys, so here's the overalls. Chicago Tigers 77, Oklahoma City Nighthawks 79. So let's see where this game brings us. This is season 1, Tigers versus Nighthawks. Let's see what the Nighthawks and the Tigers can do. They both come off a lose, but let's see what team can tie this game or win. So the Hawks, oh wait, so that's the Hawks, what they look like. Yeah. So after the kickoff, they'll be at the 25-yard line for the Tigers. Tigers will be hiking it. Yeah, they hike it. They give it to Todd Gurley. Todd Gurley goes back, no yards. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Tigers. So let's see what the Tigers can do on 2nd down and 10. So Goff gives it to Gurley, and that'll be a pickup of another 0 yardage. It'll be 3rd and 10 again. Well, now it was 2nd and 10, not 3rd and 10. So let's see what Jared Goff can do with his offense. Most likely will be a pass. Yep, it's a pass. He's getting pass rush, and he finds no one. Well, he finds someone. Someone's injured. Who is it? Looks like it was the Blackhawks. Hopefully they get better. Yeah, that'll be 4th and 8, and they'll be punting. And it will be, and wow, they got him down at the 1-yard line. That's what you call Johnny Hecker. So let's see what this defense and offense can do. Blackhawks are home. Let's see what they can do. Blackhawks, and that will be a gain of a yard. That's Finn. Nickname of him, Finn. Begin the yard, now be a no, not safety, but be 3rd and 11. So let's see what Finn can do. And there he goes, and he gets to the 3-yard line. That's what you call Furman style. We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation. So and that'll be again the 3rd and 4th and 7. Oh, I thought 6, but 7. So they'll be punting in the back of the end zone, which is very dangerous. Nice punt. Let's see what Austin can do, and Austin gets to the 47-yard line. There come the boos. Here comes Carson Wentz. Jared Goff. Yeah, Jared Goff. While in college, quarterback teams that improved their win total from 1 his freshman year to 5 his sophomore year to 8 his junior year. Love that type of improvement. Yikes it. Tucker is back there to block and help him, and he's under pressure. They do not sack him. Jared Goff on the run, 40. And he gets almost to 30. He'll be at the 31-yard line for 1st and 10. That'll be a gain of 23 yards, his first rush of the game. Goff hikes it. Looking in the pocket, it will be a pass, and
that is incomplete of the little collision misunderstanding there of the offensive line and where the receiver's going for QB.
Second down now after the incompletion.
That'll be 2nd and 10 for the Tigers. Cowgirl gets the ball. He gets to the 23. Now it'll be a 1st and 7. I meant 3.
It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
3rd and 3. Sorry, not 1st and 3. And let's see what they can do. Let's see, we got fullback, we got a running back. 2 receivers on the side. Looks like a run. It will be. It's a run, and it's a 1st down at the 20-yard line. That'll be a pick up of 4.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker was and getting there.
So Chuck Payne now looks happy. That's it. Todd Gurley has it, and they get it to the 17-yard line. That'll be a gain of 3.
First quarter on the scoreboard, but the threat of points on the horizon. 0-0 our score. EA Sports.
It's 0-0, and here comes the 2nd quarter.
The NFL on EA Sports is
Look at that Odell.
Head and Shoulders. Shoulders were made for greatness, not dandruff.
Back with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and our drive continues here to start quarter number 2. They face a 2nd and 7 to start things out.
They'll be looking. And that's a touchdown for Vickerson.
A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season.
Vickerson, Willie Vickerson, for the first rushing touchdown in his career. Jared Goff, that's his first passing touchdown of the game.
And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he will not return it, and they'll be at the 25-yard line.
And they'll take it out to the 25.
See what the Nighthawks can do on the first drive in the 2nd quarter. And that was not a good comeback for Freeman. That'll be 2nd and 10. Bugs getting in there and stopping them. A little miscommunication with the line. So, looks like AJ is looking, and that is almost intercepted. But it's 3rd and 10 because he was out of bounds.
So this is just an incompletion here.
And that's why defenders are often frustrated offensive guys. Actually made the catch, looked good doing it, but couldn't get his feet down in order to finish off the takeaway.
AJ looks. There's a screen or deep, and deep it is, and it is dropped. And that will be 4th and 10. AJ McCarron's offense is not looking good. Chuck Pagano is looking happy with his Tiger defense. Oklahoma is the right choice for them. Getting tons of left. So Nighthawks will punt it to the Tigers. Tigers will be returning at the 25-yard, 15-yard line. They'll get it to the 32-yard line. 13 for the return. 1st and 10. Fullback and running back, 3 receivers. And it will be a run play, which will not be a gain. It will be a decrease of 1 yard.
bounce in and out.
Todd Gurley is
See the
not
sideline
looking
really get
well.
into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself,
Miscommunication on the blocking, miscommunication where everyone's coming at, miscommunication what their players, defensive players. So let's see what they're gonna do at 2nd and 11. Fullback, running back, 2 receivers. It looks like it's gonna be a run. And it's 2nd and 11. He finds someone open and it's dropped. That was very close to being intercepted. 3rd and 11.
and when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is
Miscommunication
exactly
where
what we
everyone's
saw
going
there.
at.
A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Throwing on 3rd. Gone.
Goff looks, finds Gurley, and that will be a gain of 4. It will be 4th and 6. They'll be punting the ball at the 35-yard line.
So much about this game is just understanding the situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And that will be a touchback. They'll be at the 20-yard line.
It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Here comes the defense.
Here comes the Tiger defense. They've been doing very good.
Something to build off of from last time with a 3 and out.
And what they have to build
Let's see
off
what
of,
they can do this
great
time to
confidence
stop
right now.
the
Being able to
Hawks.
stop someone on a 3 and out. You feel like you're in control now.
So
You're
they're
doing
talking
the
to each
dictating.
other.
They want to see if that can continue as
So
this game
Hicks it.
progresses.
Will it continue?
Fake
We'll
run,
see.
and he's under pressure a lot. And it's going to get intercepted by number 31. Number 31 gets it at the 49-yard line.
They get the football, they'll set up
Mars Alexander.
This interception
And
will
that-
break the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got
That
to understand where
was
you are
an
in the
amazing
field.
tip
Middle portion,
interception.
You know it's going to come in hot.
Wow.
Square your body to the quarterback and
That
be ready to make
is
the
an
catch.
amazing interception. Probably anyone could make, though. Sanu should have had that. You should have tried and brought it down and bring it to his legs. And that, there comes the Tigers offense back out. Last drive was a 3-9.
As they head to the field now,
So it will be 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
you got to feel
Thanks
the
for the
sense of
interception.
urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do
And there's running back, 3 receivers out there, and the running back has it. We'll get to the other 49. That'll be a gain of 2. 2nd and 8.
See what the offense comes with here. 2nd and 8.
tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way
Blocking
the
was
entire
okay,
game.
but
Not a whole lot of
defense
room to
played
ramble
stronger
for
that
it.
time.
Yeah, you're right.
When they find someone open, it'll be,
Better there.
oh wait, flag, holding. It'll be against the offense, and
So a little
they'll
grabbing there, but this time
accept
it
it,
goes
and it'll
against
be
the
2nd
offense for
and
holding.
18.
They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play, and it'll make this
Okay,
a 2nd and
so
long.
it'll be 2nd
2
and
minutes to
18
go here in the first half.
for the
Back to
Tigers.
more NFL action on
And we'll
EA
be
Sports
right back,
after
guys.
this. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where
Right now,
Larry
total
Ridley
score
will
is
have highlights
7-0.
and analysis
Let's see
of
what
this
the
first
Tigers
half of
can do.
action.
Maybe they can make it 14-0.
Here's Goff now on
Hey, look.
2nd down.
Jerkoff just throws it. No! He tries to find someone, but it's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 18.
Was not inbounds, incomplete.
Out routes are always timing routes, and if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he led him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds.
Fullback, running back has it. And that will be a gain of 3. It will be 4th and 15.
Stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling
Tigers
the
did
timeout
not
here.
take advantage
All
for
right, so
that.
the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto
They'll
the
be
field
getting
for the
punted
defense.
to the Hawks.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Now this offense ready to head back out there. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
Let's see what they can do
See if they want to go ahead and throw
after
the ball
the
again
interception
now on this
last
drive
time.
after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the
So there'll be one running back, 3 receivers. 3 on the one side, 1 on the other side.
They go back to the air here after
Adrian
the
McCarron
INT
looks,
on the
finds
last
the
drive.
running back, and that will be a gain of 8.
He'll
It'll be
give him
2nd
8 on
and
the
2.
play, and
They'll
it'll
be at the
2nd
20-yard
down.
line.
And they're going to
Hurry
speed
up.
things up here. On
Adrian
2nd
McCarron
down,
looking.
there's
He's
McCarron.
getting under pressure, and he's sacked at the 17-yard line. That will be 3rd and 13
Now hang on here. Timeout
by
called.
Jeremy
Timeout called by the
Maynard.
defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
And the running back will have it, and that's going to go nowhere, and that'll be 3rd and 4 from 13. The Tigers still are stuck where they are. See what the punt team can
So
do.
the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready.
Tomorrow you see the Huskies game. So let's see.
Take it right on the 30.
Wow. Tigers got it back.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
I just realized I've been talking about the Tigers as the Hawks. Oh.
Now a first down throw. Gone. And he just gets rid of
Finds
it.
no one, they'll be out of bounds.
A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
2nd
It's a
and 10.
tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough,
And that'll be a first down and more.
Yeah, he sensed
To
being
the
hurried. He
41-yard
got rid of
line,
it
that'll be
before taking the hit, but incomplete. A good gain
And
of
that's
14
another
there. It
reception
moves the chains.
for Gurley.
so many times you hear today's
Turned
NFL
off and
described as a space
first
game.
down.
Get your best players into space with the
Communication's
football in their hand.
looking good.
That's why
Blocking's
sometimes
looking
just
good.
swing
They
it
find
out to
someone
the
open.
runner,
Number
get
10
him out in the
gets the
flat,
ball
and
to
let
the
him have a chance to make
22-yard line
people
for
miss an
another
open
first
field.
and 10.
Give him 18
Looks
on
like the
that one.
Tigers
And
might
that
get a
leads to
touchdown on this
Chicago
drive.
first down. We heard them talk before the
Blocking is
game about
looking good.
utilizing the intermediate passing game this week.
They really like
It works
number
for
10.
them there. They move the chains.
And we saw them
And
work
he's
on
under
it in
pressure. He
practice as
finds
well.
someone,
Most teams take
number
a period at a time to work on different things.
18.
They put a couple of periods of
10.
work into the intermediate passing game, and now we know
That's
exactly why.
holding,
They got
and
the
they'll be
look that
going
they were
back
seeking, and they were able to take advantage of it.
He's
And
first
play
and
is stopped
20.
here. Timeout.
Robert
It's the defense calling the timeout
Alfred
here.
was injured, so
It's
Desmond
just their
Trufant
first, so
will
they'll
be
have
coming
2
out.
remaining here before we get to halftime.
He looks,
Here's Goff. He'll throw underneath
finds
to
Gurley,
And he'll be a couple
and
yards
that will
shy
be
of the
another
red
gain
zone
of
here
10,
at the 22
right back
yard
where they
line.
were.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and 10. And now the passing game here in the second quarter
It
is
was
starting to heat up a little bit.
not his favorite
Good
target
rhythm
in the
starting
10.
to happen, right? You see it now. The confidence is starting to rise.
He
I think
finds
now the
Gurley
play
again.
calling-
That will
Now
be
hold
another
everything here. We're gonna
gain
get a
of
timeout
about
by
4,
the offense.
3rd and 6.
And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Tigers
So on
are out of
third down, a field goal
timeouts,
unit will
and the
come out as
Hawks
they'll try
only
to
have
get
2
3
more.
before half.
And
This
they'll
one
be
from
getting the
35
field
yards
goal
away.
before half. Make sure they secure the lead.
And Zerline's kick
And
is
that
good.
will
And the
be
lead moves to 10
pretty
zip.
much.
So they
Once
get
they
the
get
3,
a Hail Mary
increase their
touchdown.
lead to close out the half.
Excellent way to end a drive. Go into the locker room with a little bit of extra momentum after adding 3 to their total.
We have hit halftime. Still
So
2
let's
more
look at the
quarters to go.
highlights
We'll
of
take
the
a
first
timeout.
half.
We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
Okay, guys.
All right,
Here's the
let's roll
stats.
those highlights.
10-0. Passing yards -3, rushing yards 3. And Tigers have 1 takeaway.
Tigers have it up to 17. Goff's got the completion here, and this goes 17 yards for the score, giving them an early
Touchdown.
lead. Second and 2
7-0.
coming up to once again sack the
Uh-oh,
QB.
McCarron's in the
This one
pocket.
ends up
He's
as a
getting
loss
pass
of
rush,
11.
and he's sacked.
Tigers take over late in the Orlando. Time to send it back to Oklahoma City, and Brandon got it.
Hawks will be returning.
This field a few yards into the end zone.
Will be at the 24.
He'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than
and
that.
it'll be a sweep.
Case,
the sweep is going good. And he gets to the 40-yard line and more. He'll get to the 40-yard line.
We'll find out pretty quickly here
Alec
if they felt they had
Ogtree
something
for the
going, they just
tackle.
need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out.
Freeman,
Sometimes
good
it's hard
run.
to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected.
And he's
He
sacked.
will be hit from behind and run over. Wow.
37-yard line, second and
able to
14.
drop him for a loss
And
of 4.
Ogtree, another
Boy,
one.
he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out,
Aaron
because
Donald
that's
so
exactly
quick,
what it was
too.
being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback because he had no chance to block him.
On second
So
down, Freeman.
second and 14.
They'll
You'll
wind
get
up
sit
losing
down
3.
of
And now it's
losing
third
3
down.
yards. It'll be third and 17.
When you put together a formula
Hawks
for winning
are
defense,
not looking
it's
good
exactly
this
what we're
drive.
seeing in this game. Controlling the
So
line
let's
of
see what
scrimmage,
Sanu can
attacking,
do.
and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield.
McCarron is
They're
off.
playing an excellent game.
And he's already sacked to
And he
death.
takes a shot on the
Oh,
release
not
as
sacked,
this will
it
be
goes out.
incomplete.
4th and 17. They'll be punting it.
Some pretty
to
good
the
coverage
Tigers.
there, and both of these defenses, they've had good
I'm at
coverage
the
throughout
punt
this one.
return
No
too.
doubt about it. And in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Here's Matt Bosher now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far.
Punts it to the Tigers. They'll get it at
This
the
is
10,
taken around
20,
the 12.
and
A good return
25.
there, call it 13 yards. And
13
the
yards
offense will
on
come
the
back
return.
onto the field for the first and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back
Number
out.
10
for
is
their
their
first
favorite
possession
target
of the second
for the
half.
Tigers.
They were able to get the ball
QB's
back here,
favorite
didn't
target
surrender
is
any
number 10,
points.
so
Got to
let's
look
see
to
what
add to
number
that
10
lead.
can do.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And
Is
to
it
get a little more
to
cushion. Now it's
go in?
Gurley. No gain on the play. It'll be
Okay.
second down.
Second time.
Great play there off the end. Question, Charles. In a 4-3, you hear about the D tackles a lot. What's the role of the ends?
What they want to do is control the edges of the defense. And you always hear about an offense talking about setting the edge in the running game. Well, the defense wants to do exactly the same thing. In the defensive end,
Almost did
often
good
against
there,
an
dude.
offensive tackle, sometimes a tight end.
Goff
They can't
looking,
let themselves
and
get
that's an
hooked and let
incomplete
a running
pass,
back
almost
get
intercepted
outside,
after.
'cause if they do that,
25
that
yard
hurts the
line.
integrity of the defense overall.
My man, the encyclopedia. Incomplete pass on second down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on third. From the gun on third down. Gone.
Third and 10. He finds someone open, wide,
And he will
at the
have a
37-yard
first down
line,
as they get
and
into
that
the
will be
ground
a
at the
first,
37.
his first reception of the game, and that'll be a first down too. Martellus
A guy that
Bennett,
you can line up anywhere, in the slot, outside, in
former
tight. Doesn't really
Patriots
matter because he has
tight
such
end,
great
and the
skills. You
new
want to
Patriots
utilize
tight
him
end.
in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. So the offense has it first and 10. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. Crashing
Second
in
and
from the
10
end
at
there,
the
not to
38
disrupt
yard
the
line.
pass game, but to disrupt the run game.
Yeah, I love the distinction too because the good defensive ends, they can do it.
Gurley
Managing the
loses
run game,
3
make
yards.
sure that no one can move it that way.
35,
Of course,
third
rush
and
the passer.
13.
On that play,
Okay, guys, I am gonna go skip.
to get there in the run game.
Yeah, they've got an extra defensive
I'm gonna
back
skip
out
to
there
the
now.
fourth quarter.
13.
I know there's only like seconds left, but still,
Gets it to Gordon.
not much is probably gonna happen. Gordon gets to the 33 yard line.
32-yard play on third.
Kenny Britt gets a gain of 15. Rush Todd Gurley is 5 yards, second and 5. So third and 1, it'll be at the 9 yard line, and that will be quarter.
They come out here in the eye.
So Tigers
So they'll get a little extra
will
time to
get
come up
some
with a
score in the
third down
fourth
play
quarter.
as we played 3 quarters. But we'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
It's first quarter.
Welcome back, everybody, to Oklahoma
Good game.
City as we're about ready to rock and roll for the fourth
Looks like the Hawks will be mad today.
and final quarter.
See what they can do. Josh Gordon had 32 out of 65 receiving yards this game. Jared Goff be looking in third and 1. Gets it to the running back at the 2 yard line. That'll be a first and goal. Let's see what they can do. 11 for 16 in pass.
That pickup of a
So
first
5
down,
dropped.
that's going to leave a mark
Or
because
incomplete.
They really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating defensively.
He can run it, he can pass it, and he just throws it out.
Down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them. I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it,
And
or no one gets it.
they'll be going back a yard to the 3 yard line.
Got rid of it.
Third
No one
goal.
got it. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third. And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it.
They'll be
as well.
looking,
They gotta stop
and
it.
he just throws it out.
Now we're gonna see
It'll be
that loading
13
the box
to
in a
0
big
maybe.
way. 6,
Unless it's
7, 8,
blocked.
9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line. Partner, how many times have you heard it? Pressure creates diamonds, right? But it also bursts pipes.
And it's not blocked, it'll be 13
That's
to
what
0.
They got after him, and he was fortunate just to get rid of it.
Yeah, he just had to chuck it away. So they settle for just the 3 there, but clearly anything helps when you're trying to salt one away here in the fourth.
Without a doubt, I think a touchdown would have been the
And
final nail. The 3 does give
27
him some
yard line.
breathing room and lets him build up
First
a
and
little
10.
cushion.
Now this offense ready to take over again. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Nice football.
Has to take over for them here. They know the
Find
system,
someone
they know
open.
the situation.
Number 81 and gets to the 42 yard line for a first down.
Their offense.
His first reception of the game
They need points.
for Hooper.
First down
Austin
and 10
Hooper.
now for the offensive
Hooper,
group.
Hooper.
A good start there on this fourth quarter drive. They need
First
more
and
than
10
just
for the
so.
Hawks.
Down a couple of scores. There's still time. All right, it's not like
Let's see if they can make a comeback.
they have to score
Finds
quickly.
another person,
They need some big
and
time
that
plays,
will be a
plays,
gain of
explosive
6.
plays,
Second and
yardage
4.
on each snap. Let's make this one simple. What a catch.
Green.
Especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course,
Karen
foot
looking.
dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
And it's a fumble, and that, wow. Tigers will get it all the way to the 48 yard line, and there's Augtree being fast, and now Augtree's injured.
Now it looks like we're going to get a
His wrist is out.
man shaken up. While the training staff works on him.
He is not used to getting tackled at all, because he is a middle linebacker. He does the tackling.
So they need to determine if
Brief
that
review.
knee was down before the ball was coughed up.
And they also wanted to make sure that the ball was possessed as they were going through, that the ball wasn't working its way free before the knee hit the ground.
Let's see what the call is. And the Tigers still had the ball. Fullback and running back are out there. One receiver. It has to be a run. Todd Gurley. Uh-oh. Todd Gurley's out there. 30, 20, 10. Touchdown, Tigers. 48-yard touchdown for Todd Gurley. There is something exciting in this game. And they'll be going for a 2-point try. Let's see. 1, 2. 2 receivers, 2 tight ends, 1 running back. He'll be looking, find someone open, and that's in. He got in. That's an extra 2 points, and wait, he missed it. He just missed it. 19-0. The beginning, 20, 26, 26-yard line, 1st and 10. 2 minutes and 42 seconds to go. Let's see what they can do in this game.
There's not any extra field, so it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Tigers did face a pretty hard team last week, so.
Swings it out to the flat for Freeman.
And that would be a gain of about 8, and it would be 2. 34-yard line.
Back to the air or to the ground. Now
McCarron looking, and that is dropped. Tips off people's helmets. And name tags.
Yeah, some teams just want to get to that spot,
Back
take
to
a break, and then come out and attack for the rest of the game.
McCarron will look to throw.
McCarron finds someone open, number 12, and he gets, and that'll be a 1st down.
Into the ground at the 37. Time for a break. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
He'll be looking in the pocket. Find someone open, number 11. He gets to the 39-yard line. They'll be hurrying up for a touchdown. They'll be hurrying up, and it's 1st and 10. McCarron looking for someone. Find someone open. Number 11. Again. Find someone open. It's 2nd and 5 at the 33-yard line. They'll be going, hurry up. Hurry up. He takes the ball. McCarron looks. Finds someone else open. And he'll be at the 23-yard line for another 1st down. They're hurrying up more. McCarron takes it. Looks. Good blocking. And touchdown, Hawks. 1st receiving touchdown of the game. Julio Jones.
And his guys are able to cut into that deficit.
1-1-1. Minute, 11 seconds to go.
So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick.
Are they going to get it? And no, the Tigers get it. It is the Tigers game.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put
Okay,
the
guys,
toe to the
until I see the formation,
slim,
I am not going to simulate.
and I do believe
Todd Gurley already on the loose to the 28-yard line.
Give them 6
A 1st and 10.
and it'll be a Chicago 1st down.
and that run was what a lot of people call an explosive run.
Gurley,
He did
86 yards on
solid
the
yardage.
day
They feel
for
good
running.
about the whole thing, and they did it behind a 2 tight end set. It's always interesting to watch what
He gives it to Gurley. Gurley goes to the 26, 2 yards.
It's just their first. They've got 2 more
1 minute
here in the
and
final
1 second to
stages.
go.
2nd down following the run.
2nd and 8, 26-yard run.
Back to the workhorse today.
And uh-oh, he's getting free. Touchdown, Tigers. 2nd rushing touchdown of the game, and he's doing his selfie. And that's 2nd touchdown of the game,
And his guys find a way to stretch
and that
lead.
is 123
touchdown allows
rushing
you to start
yards.
grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah,
That
that's
is-
the clincher,
that
the proverbial
is probably
icing
game.
on the cake, if you will.
Boom.
Zerline now for the PAT.
56 seconds to go.
Makes this a 19-point game.
And now they're just being rude. And they are that at their houses.
Early touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Kicks it. In end zone, he catches it. To the 30. Uh-oh, he's getting free to the 32-yard line.
Start at the 32-yard line. And here now the offense heading back out there.
Coming out.
This one, their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something?
That was very bad blocking this game. Very bad communication. That's probably why you lost. You need good communication, good blocking. That's how you win games. That'll be a pickup of 5 seconds. 5. But game's over, so let's just see what they do for confidence for next week. So they get a gain of 6, so it would be a 3rd and
That'll
inches.
leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. McCarron gonna try and throw
Turn
on
looks,
3rd down.
find someone, and it's
Incomplete
dropped.
Here on 3rd down. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio
Be
Jones
4th
is
and
intended
inches.
receiver, and it's 4th down.
I have to say that was a surprise call on 3rd and inches. I thought they'd try and run the football there, but
They'll be going for it. No surprise, it's inches.
Downfield, but that one goes incomplete.
They'll run it. Freeman.
And that'll be a 1st
A
down.
1-yard gain on the play, and they're able to convert here on 4th
So
and
20
inches.
seconds
And
to
the
go,
offense
19,
moving quickly
18,
to the line.
17.
And
You
he'll
throw
indeed
the
get
ball
into
to the
line
ground.
and spike it here
That'll
to
be
stop the
that'll be an
clock.
incomplete pass. 2nd and 10.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
McCarron hikes it, fakes handoffs, and that is picked off by the Tigers. The Tigers get to the 49-yard line. And that is game.
This spot in the fourth quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnovers.
That is game. 26-7, ladies and gentlemen.
Exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
And this will likely be the last play.
That
and
is
wrap
game.
things up. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for our visitors, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll have another road date next week with the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for the home team here, they'll drop to 0-2. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week
1-1
on the road.
is the Tigers. 0-2 is the Hawks. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have a good day tomorrow and your weekend. And have a good Thanksgiving. Hope your family's safe. And guys, good luck. I'll see you guys later. 3 takeaways, 0 takeaways. There's a score and everything. I'll see you guys later. Bye.